What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Fox Chamber and another edition of Fan Rides. We are still at Foxtoberfest 24, and y'all, we got a nice one right here. I seen this one last night. It was built by the Infamous Project, but this young man right here, he's gonna tell me all about it and the backstory on everything. So let's get started. All that good stuff.
My name's Chuck. I live in Michigan, out by Dearborn. Motor City Fox Fest.
Yeah, someplace I gotta make it to.
Someplace you got to. Good show, good show. Anyway, so this is my 91 GT. Right? So I am the original owner of this car. I got this car when I was 18.
Nice.
Actually, this was my third Mustang.
Okay.
So my first was an 83 GT convertible. Then we had an 89. And I saw this car, and I was just like, this is it. I gotta have this car, right?
I feel you.
And this is just, I think, one of less than 1,700 in this color.
Oh, nice.
So it's pretty rare. But what kind of makes the car more special? At the time, my dad helped me buy the car, right? He co-signed for the car for me, helped me get started. But he was sick at the time. So he wasn't doing real good. We never really talked about it. Yeah. But my feeling looking back on it is he wanted to leave me with something that, like something he could give me, right? Something that I would hold
something
on
pretty
to.
significant, yeah.
Yeah, not just, hey, here's a watch or here's a whatever, some trinket, right? But he knew how bad I wanted this car, so he helped me. And what he did, he also put the life insurance on the loan. Yes. So less than a year after I got this car, he passed. By how he set up the loan, basically the car got paid off. Oh, okay. So I basically made 1 year of payments on this car, and I got a free title, free and clear. Wow. So there's really that connection there, right? Because I kind of feel like it was kind of one of those like last big things that he did. Yeah. Like he knew that down the road it was going to mean something. Yeah. And all these years, I've always had this car, even when it was in storage, and I was like, I knew to get this car back together. So, but the car itself, when I got the car, I was kind of already getting into drag racing. Yeah. And this basically became a drag car at the time, right? So I used to go around to the 5.0 shootouts, Fun Ford, all that, and run this car. It had a full cage in it, 9-inch rear end, drag suspension, everything, drag brakes. Just totally transformed into a drag car. It basically was. It was still at the time registered, but it was basically a drag car. Oh, okay. So, like a lot of people do, right? You race, you build a car until you kind of run out of money. Yeah. Like, I could afford to go this fast, I can't afford to go that fast. Gotcha. So I kind of parked the car. And then at the same time, I was kind of thinking, I was in like my mid-20s, wasn't real happy. I decided to go back to school, right? So I decided I'm gonna get my degree, gonna go into IT, gonna sit in an office. And buddies of mine that had the shop that helped me build the car, that did the cage, did all the work, they had another customer that they were building a car for. And I basically reached out and said, are you willing to sell the motor and everything? So they made me a really good offer. So I took the money, used the money to help me get my degree. Okay. So this car basically sat as a roller. No motor, trans, dash was out of it. So it's kind of in the middle of its next transformation when everything stopped. And that was 25 years ago. Oh, wow. So over those years, this car sat in my garage. It sat in my aunt's garage until her health got bad. She went into a senior facility. It's been in storage. The last 7 years before I built it, it was in a climate controlled warehouse. Right. So I didn't really see it for 7 years. Because it was just back in that corner. I thought about the bronze. And a few years back, I kind of got the bug. I missed the Mustang, and which I've really come to find out, now they were Fox bodies now, they weren't 5.0s. Yes. So I started looking around and searching, YouTube, and coming across people like yourself and Chris and, Gary and basically all the big channels. Yes. Ton of them. So I started watching videos and listening to podcasts and like, okay, all right, I'm not getting any younger, it's time. We got to get this car going. So I reached out to Chris, the Infamous Project, and said, hey, I got this car. you know, I like your style, I like how you build your cars. Would you be interested in doing the build for me? So we went back and forth, and he asked a bunch of questions. You know, what's your goal? What are you looking for? You know, tell me about the car, what kind of condition it's in, and of course, what's your budget?
Yes, the big thing.
The big thing. So we kind of went into it going, okay, we're gonna kind of do a stockish build with a good stance, basic motor. Well, you know, projects.
Oh yeah.
So it became this with the custom, you know, the whole hatch area being done custom, the air ride, the Brembo brakes, the Kenny Bell, the custom intercooler, shaved bay, all the little details that went into it.
Yes.
You know, they grow, right?
Oh yeah.
Start like I'm doing this, but you're gonna end up over here. So
yeah.
That was great. I mean, it was great working with Chris. So basically we transformed it back into a street car.
Okay.
So we cut the cage out. So basically everything mechanical on the car except for the rear end is all new. Brake, suspension, fuel lines, brake lines, engine, trans, everything is new in this car. So
wow. Pretty much back to new-ish.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of like a new car again.
Yeah. Because all the work that's been done, it looks like a brand new car to me.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Yeah, it looks great.
Speaking of that, it is original paint, except for the spoiler. It had some damage from something got spilled on it in storage.
Yeah.
So all the other paint is original, all the lights, the trim. So the quarter moldings on the windows are perfect.
Oh yeah.
Everything outside except the badges, then the splitter, and then like I said, the spoiler is all exactly how I bought it in '91.
Nice.
So most of the interior, obviously we got the Recaros in there now, but like the panels, we kept the original carpet. He was able to save it even though it had the cage in it.
Yeah.
Original headliner. Yeah. So kind of wanted to keep some of the originality and kind of keep the car classy, I guess. Maybe a little understated, but to stand out, but not like yell at you.
Yeah.
You know, not like nothing.
Kind of like a mild build, sort of.
Yeah, not
nothing
like
too
a
radical.
bright, you know, not like a crazy color, not like anything too weird, but just all nicely done. Focus on the details.
Yeah.
So you don't see the color itself. You don't really see these, so that helps it stand out. And then the bronze accents in the engine is not a big color in a lot of Fox bodies. At least not yet. I'm starting to see wheels and stuff, but
That also, Jason said he could.
yeah, that's been great. Like kind of getting reintroduced into the community and learning about these cars again, and just going back through, and so it was great working with Chris, right? Because we worked together. He was really collaborative. Definitely was included in the process. So he had me, like, I got to like order a lot of the parts and everything. So it was good to have that involvement and even feel like more connected, not just like, cool, let me ship you this car and let me know in a year when it's done.
Yeah.
You know?
Kind of like, you know, before he did anything, kind of got what you wanted and all this other good stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
What you wanted
we
to do
talked
with
pretty
it.
regular while he was doing it, and like I say, he was good to work with.
Oh, good deal. Did you ever go down and visit while it was being built?
I would have liked to, but I didn't. So I came up. My first Foxtoberfest was 22. Actually, one of the reasons I came down was to actually meet Chris in person.
Oh, good deal.
Because we had started exchanging like emails and stuff before that, and I kind of wanted to meet the guy in person and have a little quick, at least a chat with him.
Yeah.
Before we decided to move forward, and I did. He set a little time outside for me, which is cool, and like I say, he agreed to take it, and he did a great job. So. So Chris did, Keith from K Designs did the hatch area, the stereo install.
Okay.
So another Texas guy. So yeah, they took care of me. They did a great job, great car. Like I say, it's something I probably won't ever let go. Right? There's that sentimental piece to this car.
Yeah, good deal. Shoot, let's take a look at this bad boy then.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start up under the hood. Yeah, hey, how y'all doing? But check it out, Kenny Bell. Oh, so you know this thing is ready to get rowdy. He won last night the shaved engine bay, right? First
Second
place?
place.
Second
Second place shaved engine bay.
Second place shaved engine bay. And you can see why. This bad boy looks good up under here. Nice, clean. Everything's nice and smooth. All the extra holes are gone, which I don't know why they put them extra holes in there in the first place. But check it out.
All the wires are tucked. Everything's routed.
Yeah, no wiring sticking out. Like, you know, y'all know I got that little bird's nest that sits right there. He doesn't have any extra wiring anywhere. And I love that right there. But y'all, check it out. And y'all, this is just second place engine bay, so you can imagine the first place. And right there, built by the infamous project. Y'all look at it. And the stance that he was talking about is phenomenal. It's literally tucked. There's no fender to wheel gap, nothing. And it's definitely sitting on air. And we'll go back there and check that out in just a second. And check it out. Right there.
Let me tell you where the name came from.
Okay.
So real quickly, 5450. It actually just means 50 for my 50th birthday. So this is kind of my present to myself, I guess,
nice.
And my wife too. She didn't stop me. Right? I turned 50, and that's when I sent the car to Chris. I'm like, man, it's time. It's time. we got to get this car back on the road. So,
good deal.
So that's where the name came from.
Okay, all right. And there's another look at it. Yep, Project 50450. Yes. Check them out. Maker's Garage.
Maker's Garage.
Yeah.
The center caps were laser etched by a company local to me up in Farmington, Michigan.
Okay.
So a little custom logo we made.
Yeah, I'll get you a little closer look at this rear tire. Oh, it's tucked in there. Oh my goodness. I love that. Love that. Disc brakes all the way around. Just incredible stance.
And that is, still has the 9-inch rear. It
Still
does
has
not
9
have an 8-inch.
Oh, from when you originally put
Right.
build it into a race build.
Because 30 years ago, we didn't have the parts to build 8/8s to
Right.
hold up to that, the kind of abuse. So that was your option. You want a strong rear end. It was a 9-inch 35 spline with a spool and 410 gears. So you can imagine it wasn't real good to drive on the street. But since it's been done, I had it rebuilt when I got it back, because that was one thing we didn't have time with Chris. We wanted it for Motor City.
Okay.
And that was the goal. It was going to happen, and we knew it was an issue, but we just didn't have time. So it was something I said I'll take care of when I get it back.
And actually, you don't even need to fool with it. I mean, unless you still want to get the.
So it has been redone with an Eaton True Track and 350 gears. It drives pretty good still.
Oh yeah.
Huge
oh yeah.
difference.
Good deal.
Yeah, that's right too.
Now let's check out this stereo. I was looking at this last night. It looks good. And this puppy was lit up last night at the brewery. If you've seen any of the pictures of them, you're gonna definitely see this one in there. Yep, all of the original paperwork from when he bought it the first time. There his name is again. Just a good look at it.
Kind of taught me to put other wheels on it,
Goodness.
Chris built my car.
Yep. And there's the award right there. Second place, shaved engine bay. And check out some nice Recaros, halo headrest, completely redone interior. And check out the gauges, the infamous project. There's a bit of better look right there. Love that gauge cluster. Let's check it out.
Yeah, it's like 15 grand, 12,000.
Let's get a little walk around this bad boy. So we're standing here. Got the Maker's Garage chin spoiler, paint matched. You know, yeah, here's a better look at that stance right there. Look at there. Sitting on air. And the This color is just popping. There's another look on the interior.
They should. I mean, the ride
How did that sell that 160? Like,
No sweet Recaros.
Like I said, it ain't like a 12 or 12, but it's pretty good. I mean,
I like the way they did it. This is what I like.
Very, very nice bill. Hey, man, I appreciate you. Let me
Thank
check this
you.
bad boy out. Definitely.
Yeah, thanks for letting me tell
Definitely.
my story and checking
yeah.
the car out, man.
Hey,
Appreciate it.
y'all look, if y'all ever see him at the car show, go up to him and take a look at it yourself. You will definitely be worth. It'll definitely be worth it if you go check it out. So until see you next time, peace out.
Thank you. And good night. 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 And good night.